Hello, hello. Hey, Sheena. I'm not sure if you're still here, but thank you. Thank you for sharing out. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. It is it's Monday. It's Monday and I'm in the kitchen. Um it's been, hey Sheena, how are you? Happy Monday to you. I hope you're doing well. Been a lot going on, so I've been missing you, but um, we'll get back on track here pretty soon. I'm in the kitchen today because it's probably, hey Kim, how are you? Happy Monday. How was your Monday? Mine was kind of it was Monday. It was Monday, and I kind of just need something to do. Need to keep busy, and that's why I just thought I'm probably due anyway to be in the kitchen making something, but I would make something tonight. Um, I know I've been telling you guys about my friend who's sick, and I got to spend some time with her on Friday, um, and she's she's not doing well, and um, yeah, just it really could be any time now. So trying to not sit by the phone waiting to hear about updates on her and to just keep busy. So Monday was busy but a little distracted. Better than your yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were having a bad day yesterday. I'm glad you're doing better today. We can talk later. But anyway, so today I see there's five people in the chat, so it's okay if you don't feel like talking, but just hello, 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 welcome in. I'm Elisa. If you haven't we haven't met before, this is Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. Sometimes I like to do be in the kitchen and make things that I have had or miss from being on a cruise ship. And today is a dessert day because I like my cruise ship desserts. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, I just realized I don't have my I I don't have my mouse. So you guys know how I am not really good with the chat if I don't have the mouse, but I will talk your eyeballs out. Thanks. Dessert. Yes, dessert. So I am going to try to make a tarte tatin, which is basically a fancy word for a French apple pie. They sometimes have it on the dining room menu, and um, I like apple pie, but I'm always like, oh, it's not gonna be an apple pie, and I kind of like don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I do like it, and they serve it warm with ice cream. Edda, thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you? They serve it well, like the main dining room. They try to serve it warmish, but it's not hot. But it's supposed to be served warm with my favorite vanilla ice cream. So we're gonna see if we can do that tonight. Who else is? Hey Maggie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Kim saying hi to everybody. Maggie's everybody saying hi. Thanks, guys. So I am just gonna kind of get started. I don't know how many apples I need for this. Actually, I bought a bunch of apples. I like using Granny Smith apples, but you could use other ones like whatever red apple you like. That's good for baking. You use that. Hey Keisha, how are you? Oops, thanks for coming in. Oh, you guys are too fast. I'm not gonna be able to keep up on the chat today, but thanks. Thank you. How are you doing, Keisha? Wait, Keisha, where are you? I thought you were traveling this week. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming. Hi. Yes, Marjorie, you'll be happy. I'm cooking, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna give it a whirl. So yeah, I'm using Granny Smith's apples. I sliced up the apples already. This is just two apples sliced. The recipes were kind of all over the place. They didn't really give you a straight like cut up five apples, cut up this many apples. And then when I did see, it was like, oh, you only need 1.5 to 2 apples. I'm like, really? Make sure you post the recipes with amounts so we can try. Okay, Maggie, if it's successful, I will do that. I will do that. I just and when I'm looking for the recipes, I'm really just searching online. These are not like for the most part. I don't think I've used any like of my grandmother's recipes or anything that I'm trying on these, but I will try to remember to do that. So anyway, this is two Granny Smith apples sliced up. I took the skins off because I like the skins off. But when you look, you'll see different pictures and different recipes. Some of them left the skins on. So I guess that is just up to you. I had a glass of chocolate milk for supper, so I'm ready for dessert. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Hi, Bud Files. Sorry, I'm not sure if I said hi earlier when you came in. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. So yeah, so let me get another bowl because I need to melt some butter. And I'm gonna do it, the new school way. I'm just gonna melt it in the microwave. And this recipe only calls for 2 tablespoons of butter, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. And it is salted butter. They all the recipes made a point of making sure to say that you need salted butter, which is kind of funny because I pretty much only use salted butter. But when Erica's in here, she is trying to, she's trying to, she's trying. So she normally does unsalted for her baking, but I'm always like, it needs something. And you need that salt. A little bit more. Unsalted butter just doesn't seem right to me. All right, so just a couple seconds. Of course, you could uh, do that in a pan on the stove too, but I thought I would do it that way for time. And then it is a 1/3 cup of brown sugar that I'm adding into the butter. And we're going to add a little bit of vanilla to that. Now, you guys know I'm always talking about the butter the vanilla that I like to get from Mexico. So I am going to use that, and I don't usually measure it. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but I am going to eyeball it like I usually do. Keisha, at least I'm on my cruise, chilling and relaxing all by myself. We're jealous, Keisha. Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for joining in. But how's it going? Is this day one? We are happy to talk with Keisha and keep her company, and she's keep me company. Yeah, the recipe says one teaspoon. I just used the cap. You guys judge how much vanilla you like in these mixtures. Keisha is on the Carnival Elation, I think, out of Jacksonville. And I'm not sure how long you're going to be on there, but she came in to say hey. So, hey, friend. Hey, Bill, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Me in the kitchen, another one of these little adventures. I'm going to try to make a fresh French Tarte Tatin, which is basically an upside down apple pie, I guess is the best way to describe it. And then you preheat the oven to 375. Bill probably already knows because he's like, he's our world traveler. But basically the story goes of what a tarte tatin is, or where it came from. It's basically a French thing. It sounds like it's one of those kind of happy accidents where there was a family in France who had a hotel, I think somewhere south of Paris, and two sisters normally did the cooking, and their name is Tatin. I'm not sure if I said that. And they one of them, I think the sisters are Stephanie and Caroline. Stephanie normally did the baking. She was making a pie, but left the fillings cooking too long, and basically tried to save it by putting the dough on the bottom and flipping it over. And I guess it was a huge success. And then that's what the restaurant became known for. And people still want it. People still want this dessert. So, hey there, Bill. I heard a wonderful rendition of "Purple Rain" by a violin duo on board this evening. Oh, is Bill? Are you a Prince fan? Keisha says it's day one. She's listening to music and sunning. Oh, nice. 5 days. Yes, this is a solo cruise for Keisha. I think the first one, right? Hey, Miss Etta, my boys were not not happy. Did you load them up with some good food in the fridge for them to warm up before you left? Okay. So you guys saw me. I just sprayed the cake pan with some pan, and then I'm just gonna line it with the apple slices. Excuse me. They said to start at the F. Oh no, that's not right. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, Sheila, thanks for watching on TV. I appreciate that. Hold on. Let me actually pull up the recipe. You know how I start talking and then I forgot what I'm supposed to do. So I made the mixture, the butter, the brown sugar, and the vanilla. It's dark brown sugar, so it does look pretty. What's the word? The recipe says sandy, but it's darker than sand. But anyway, I'm gonna add this to the cake pan now that I've greased the bottom. So I'm just pouring this mixture in there. I mean, I guess we'll see. It's supposed to make the apples nice and caramelized, but this doesn't look like very much to me. I don't know. You guys, let me try to spread it around the pan here. As we think about Keisha relaxing to music, maybe catching, what time is it? 7:15. So I don't know how much sunlight she has to be sunning, but chilling on a deck of a cruise ship somewhere, somewhere out on the big blue ocean. Okay, it's spreading pretty easily, so hopefully that will be good. I don't want like a big clump of sugar in the middle only. That seems like that would be a problem. So anyway, how are you guys? How was your week? You used to traveling alone, used to do it all over the country for work. Okay, good. Yeah, same. I've done that. I don't know if that's what you told your family as like justification. It's the same. It's just like I'm going away for work. How they're buying that. I don't know. Hey, controversial cruising, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. How was your Monday? I was saying to everybody, well, I normally do my Monday mood check at this time. Sometimes I try to, you know, have fun cruise news and stuff, but really I am just trying to keep busy today. I need to I need to keep busy and kind of not be looking at the phone waiting for sad news. So thanks for keeping me company, you guys. And Maggie, I love cruising solo. Go, Maggie. Okay, now that I have that in the bottom of the pan, now I can layer the apple slices. And I'm supposed to start from the outside of the pan and work my way um, inwards, and the apples will overlap slightly, it says. Okay. So, like I said, this was only two Granny Smith apples. I tried to cut them kind of thin, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. I'm sure they've made this hundreds of thousands of times. I'm just skeptical about how many apples you needed. I have more if this is not enough, but I'm looking now at the apples going into the pan. It's going to be more than enough. More than enough. Again, I'm using Granny Smith apples, but you use what you like. Like there were different recipes, so some called for um, Granny Smith, Honey Crisp. Um, yeah, I'm acting like I'm so I'm so multi-talented here that I can just hold the pan and put the apples in and talk to you guys all at the same time. I gotta focus here a minute. Bear with me. Uh, well, this might not be the best display of the apples here. I was trying to like at least have them all going in the same direction. I don't know. Okay. And I think that's like the usually the pretty part about the tarts, the French tarts, is how they display the fruit. But you know, I'm trying. Bear with me. I'm trying. Okay, so that's the first circle. We'll just keep on going. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I am trying to make I'm trying to. I'm not sure if I answered you controversial cruising, but I'm trying to make a tarte tatin. I usually try to make desserts that I have either had while cruising or miss while I'm cruising, or miss when I'm not cruising. I don't know that I've actually had this, although I've seen it on the menu before. I'm definitely an apple pie and ice cream lover, so I figured this would be good. And it's almost fall, so I know that for a lot of people that means pumpkin spice everything. I'm not a pumpkin spice. Fall to me is apples. Is that just me? Fall to me means apples, and I know I said that a couple weeks ago, Etta, that it was almost time for apples, and I think that might have been before Labor Day, so it was too soon. Y'all told me it was too soon, but now it's close. It's close. Fall is close. Hmm. Well, I started with two apples sliced up. That probably is about one and a half that I have in here now. So I guess they knew what they were talking about when they said 1.5 to 2 apples. What was that? I think I saw something about. Was that Marjorie talking about ordering apple pies? I don't know, Marjorie. We got to see how this goes. We got to see how this goes. Yeah. What did she say? I'm addicted to mushy apples and applesauce. I will definitely mail her some. Again, we're just trying this out. I don't know that I can be taking orders, but thank you. I see y'all saying hi to Trippin' and Drain Michelle. I didn't see them, but hi. Thanks for coming in. Okay, here's the apples in the pan with the base in the pan being the sugar mixture. It was a 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar, um, two tablespoons of melted butter, and a little bit of vanilla. Now I'm sure you could probably yes, with vanilla ice cream, it should be good. It should be good, right? It's got all the makings of being good. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go try and go for it. Cooking dinner and listening. Thanks, Randacita. How are you? How are you? Um, is some chocolate sauce okay? Of course. If you have it, add it. I don't have that, but you probably could, if you wanted to make this a little boozy, you probably could add some rum to it. I'm not going to do that tonight, but um, I think you could probably do that. Give it an extra little kick. Okay, wait, I gotta check the recipe now. So I layered the apple slices, starting from the outside, overlap, blah, blah. Okay, and I'm cheating. I'm sure if you guys are good with doing crust and all that, you can make your own crust, but I'm adding puff pastry sheet. I just got the frozen Pepperidge Farm pastry sheets, and I let one thaw out. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna unfold that, and I am going to add. I kind of want to add some more. I'm just gonna. I don't know. This seems wrong to leave these apples. I know I'm trying to have a design, but you know, I want it to be appley. Okay, I'm gonna put the put the pastry on top, and it says add puff pastry sheet to the top of the apple slices so that the puff pastry drapes over the sides of the cake pan. Use a knife to trim the puff pastry so that any pieces that are hanging over the sides of the cake pan are cut, leaving a small border of extra dough tucked on the inside of the pan, and then pinch. Okay, so literally I just put it on there, and now I'm going to grab my knife. That's the oven preheating. I'm just gonna trim this off. Trim off the sides. And then try to tuck it down. And I'll try to catch up with the chat in a minute. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you keeping me company. Trimmed off the sides. Now I'm just trying to tuck it down a little bit. I would love to know if anybody has a foolproof recipe for making pie crust or pastry dough. That's more of my daughter's jam, but as you see, I might try it. All right, so I'm tucking that down, and I'm gonna try and do a little a little pinch around the sides. I don't think it's going to matter because when it's cooked, we flip this upside down. You're not really going to the see the crust when you serve it, but maybe it just helps to seal it in a little bit. All right. Leaving a small border of extra dough tucked on the inside of the pan, pinch. Okay. All right. I think I got that part. Okay. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So I had the oven preheated for 375, and I am going to put this in. It's supposed to be 20 to 25 minutes until puff pastry is golden. All right, she's going in. And I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. And then we'll check. Okay. I'm not sure where I left off, but I will try to catch up. Okay, it's some chocolate sauce. Looks so yummy. Thanks, Etta. I hope it turns out well. But I always have ice cream. I have ice cream. So if all else fails, I need to gain some weight. I can smell the food. I wish I had smell-o-vision, Marjorie, to help you out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so how's the Griffin crew? Yes, keep it up with the Griffins. How are you? How are you? Griffins, y'all hood famous out here. Everything lovely y'all way for sure. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you came in. Okay, so while that is cooking, I know I started saying about how, you know, fall to me is apples, and what else? My family did sweet potato pie, so I'm not in the pumpkin spice craze. I'm not knocking anybody who enjoys that. I know people really enjoy it, but I still think fall in apples. So I did not do cruise news, but I thought I would see what other fall favorites, if I can find it, from around the world people like. Actually, have you guys ever done one of the cruises, one of going north? So have you done the best fall foliage cruises across the US and Canada? Royal Caribbean has a fall foliage northbound cruise for 11 nights on the Jewel of the Seas. Capacity 2,700 people. I mean, it sounds like it would be really pretty. Keisha, what's your IG? Tripping with Dre and Michelle need to know how to find you. There you go. Not as of yet. Would you guys be interested in doing that? Now, see, to me, I mean, I always like fall, but especially being in Florida, we don't get the benefit of seeing all the leaves change and everything. So I think that would be really pretty. Why you should go. This late September cruise leaves from Cape Liberty Port in New Jersey and heads north, allowing you to take advantage of seasonal foliage as you make your way toward Quebec City, a perfect historic setting in which to watch the leaves change. On board, get an elevated view of the multicolored leaves by climbing to the top of the rock wall, or embrace the cooler weather with a poolside movie. Okay, you already found her. You already connected, Trip and Dre with Michelle. That's good. So that's that's one. Looks like Princess does a cruise too. And it's saying we take drives up north. That's way more. That's way more than enough for me. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's probably because I don't get to see it anymore that I'm feeling extra nostalgic about it. But you're like, yeah, no, that means cold weather is right behind, and it's not that exciting. Maggie is in Ohio. I see enough leaves changing colors. Means it's gonna get cold soon. Exactly, exactly. All right. Well, just saying, if you decide to cruise north, you have some options. Because Princess Cruises does a Canada and New England sailing for 7 days on the Emerald Princess. Carnival does one from New York for 7 days, and that's the Carnival of Venezia, which is one of the new ships, or was the former um, Costa Cruise Line ship. My my bad. It was on the wrong account. Well, as long as you found her. All right, y'all. Exactly, Maggie. Etta says she's not trying to embrace the cold weather coming too soon. Um, Holland America's Atlantic Coast Cruise is 10 days on the ship. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zuiderdam. Zuiderdam. And that sails out of, it doesn't say. I don't know where you board that one. Cunard's New England and Canada cruise is seven nights on the Queen Mary 2. Hey Sheena, thanks for coming in. Yeah, what's it like in Oklahoma? What's fall like in Oklahoma, Sheena? Lots of leaves changing. You worrying about the cold weather coming in? um, yes. And Maggie's getting ready. She's getting ready. What else? Okay, Regent Seven Seas Cruises has an autumn on the Frontier 7 night cruises. I've never heard of Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Have you guys? The ship is Seven Seas Explorer. It's a small ship, 746 guests. But sounds pretty. All right, you guys aren't feeling that. Yes, we wish we were. We wish we could stow away in Maggie's suitcase. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you for watching here on TV. Um, oh, okay. Winter is usually icy and wet in Oklahoma. Region is expensive. Okay, that's why it's not in our normal rotation. That's why it can only be 746 passengers because it costs you. Every now and then snow, then back to ice. Oh, well, the ice is no fun to drive in, that's for sure. No fun to drive in, I am sure. So, all right. Well, that's enough of the fall foliage because you guys are like, no, it's not that great. It's overrated. Did you guys see the and it's okay, I'm just talking. Did you see the airboat ride that I did, airboat tour that I did? I have lived in Central Florida for a long time now, and I have been hearing about airboats, but for some reason, I still always associated that with South Florida and Miami. And so I kept saying next time I was in Miami before I went out on a cruise, I would try and do one of those tours. And so then when I found out about one tour company, I think there are a couple, but I happened to find this one that is about half hour away from Disney. If you guys have been down here and you're familiar with I-4, that exit that I think it's 68 that puts you off right at the entrance to Disney Springs and the Hotel Boulevard there. So about a half hour away from there, which is technically Kissimmee, there is a company, Boggy Creek Adventures, that does those airboat tours, and I finally decided that I was going to go for it. That I was going to get on one of these airboats and see what it was all about. It was fun. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It really was fun. I enjoyed it. They had like half hour tours and 90-minute or 60-minute tours, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try it. So I did the 30 minutes, and it was really fun. And the guide, Wayne, was our guide. He was awesome. He made sure to stop and point stuff out and talk to us. And yes, the airboat was loud, but they gave you the headphones, a noise blocker headset, and it wasn't too bad. They were speeding. I know that that's part of the fun of it, but I don't know what I was expecting, but it was good. I used to live in Plant City. I know I-4. I'm sure you do, Maggie. And how it can crawl along sometimes, but that day everything was lined up. I was able to get there and find it no problem, and do the airboat tour, and I'm glad I did. It was fun. It really was fun. So I'll see what other adventures I can get up to around there. Of course, there's always Disney, and I love Disney, but I want to see something a little bit different. So that's why I went ahead and did that. Okay, so fall recipes, and these are just things that are supposed to be super popular for fall, and I can't pronounce half of them. I think this is from around the world, so you guys tell me if you have ever even heard of this before, or if it's something that you make. From apples to pumpkins and cranberries, we love fall ingredients in the warming dishes as the seasons turn. These fall recipes from around the world will have you enjoying the harvest and getting ready for cooler temperatures. Okay. So, have we had Chilean beef soup? You had a timeshare in Kissimmee? Did you do that? Did you do an airboat? You were right there, Anna. Did you do that? There is all kinds of stuff um, in Kissimmee. They used to say it was Kissimmee by day and Kissimmee by night. I don't know if they still say that, but that was kind of. Nope. Maggie, Maggie, you haven't heard of Chilean beef soup? Me either. But I guess it's pretty popular. It's very common in the central part of the country, consisting of chunks of beef and a variety of vegetables according to the season. It is an easy, cozy, satisfying meal for the family that can vary in the amount of broth to take the dish from a soup to a stew. Okay. I mean, people, you like beef stew, probably, right? Disney and Universal was all we did. Well, that is a lot right there. And that's something people probably don't know, especially if this is their first time visiting Orlando area and visiting the parks. Like, it takes a lot to see it all. It takes a lot of money, of course, but it takes a lot of time and energy to see it all. Figure there's at least the four parks at, yeah, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney Studios, Animal Kingdom. Yeah, so there's the four Disney parks. Then there's two Universal parks, and then there's SeaWorld and all the other stuff in between. So if you're trying to see it all and do it all, It's no surprise that you didn't have a chance to do the to the the airboat tour. But next time, Etta. That sounds good. Was that for the Chilean beef broth, beef beef soup? Um, I made a pot of chili yesterday. That's a fall thing in Ohio. You know what? I made a pot of chili yesterday too. Which is I have to will myself to want the chili. I like chili, but it was still 90 degrees. So I can't exactly wait for the temperatures to cool off to have the chili. I just make it anyway. Etta's in denial with fall. I'm not ready. She's not ready. She's not ready for summer to be over. It's gotten down to 48 here. Is that at night? That's at night, right? That's not the daytime temperature. But yeah, I remember those days. So it's getting cold at night, and you probably wanted. I used to want to turn the heat on, but it wasn't time yet. It felt like it though. Keisha says, "I love chili any time of the year. Yummy, good. Yeah, at night. Okay, good. You're not freezing. Yes, Jet. It's still hot here. 73 high, Maggie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not going to see 73 for a little bit. What do you think, Chet? Maybe a couple days in January, but not long. Not long. I usually say that the seasons in Florida are hot and hotter. Not winter, spring, summer, fall. Hot and hotter. Those are our seasons. Still got five minutes on the timer there before I need to check to see how our Tarte Tatin is doing. Okay, so the Tarte Tatin, the French apple tart, was one of the favorites too on this list. And you guys already saw what's in there. I need to move. You need to move. Hot and hotter for sure. I have not peeked at it. You want me to peek at it? It's looking a little pale. It's looking a little pale, but it is puffy. So I'm probably going to give it a little more than the 4 minutes left on the timer to get a little brown, a little golden. It's been getting chilly here at night. Similar kind of temperatures as what Maggie is saying, Sheena, like in the 40s at night. Okay, next on this list, oh my goodness, I cannot pronounce this. Okay, good. They have it in English. Croatian cheese dumpling soup. Anybody? We had this. I don't know how to say it. Croatian strukli are soft and pillowy cheese dumplings that can be baked or served in a Croatian dumpling soup. In the north of Croatia lies the region of Zagorje, known for its beautiful nature intertwined with green forests, vineyards, and fields, numerous old and small towns, as well as a lot of historical castles, museums, and churches. Well, if you go to Croatia, apparently you want some cheese dumpling soup. Word. Sure, I made that last night. You go, Maggie. That sounds yummy. Everybody head to Maggie's house for the Croatian cheese dumpling soup because she knows how to make it. Oh, that's funny. Um, Then we have lamb karahi, which is a Pakistani lamb curry. Uh, Lamb karahi is a Pakistani style lamb curry made with diced lamb pieces and a rich and spicy tomato based gravy with lots of fresh ginger and coriander on top. Best served with naan. So that the bread that you kind of pull apart there. I mean, bread and some kind of not spaghetti sauce, but tomato sauce sounds awesome. And Maggie loves lamb. Hey Shannon, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Monday to you. I hope yours was good. I am just chit chatting away here as I'm trying to keep busy and make something yummy. Hopefully, I'm making a what am I making, you guys? A tarte tatin, which is a French apple um, pie, basically, without the top crust. So it's in the oven. It's been in for about 19 minutes, and when I just peeked, it looked a little pale. The crust looked a little pale, so I think I'm gonna have to let it go a little longer so it gets golden brown. Me too. Was that about the lamb, Keisha? You love lamb? I used to have lamb chops every once in a while. My grandmother would make that every once in a while, but I can't tell you the last time I had lamb. Okay, let me let me see before I say it needs to be in longer. Um, I know my camera's not gonna show not gonna show the color very well. I think it just needs a little bit longer. It puffed up really nice though. So let's give it another, I don't know, couple minutes. Four sounds good. Um, Everybody saying hi to Shannon. Shanster Travels. I'm doing wonderful. Got one bag packed for Europe. Woo! Where are you going? When are you going? Are you going to Croatia? Since we were just talking about this Croatian cheese dumpling soup. Um, okay, let's see what else is on this list. Ooh, candied chestnuts. Huh. Um, I definitely can't pronounce that. Marron glacé are candied chestnuts where chestnuts are simmered and soaked in sugar syrup over a few days. They take a bit of patience, but really not that much effort. And the wait is most definitely worth it. Chestnuts around the world, while chestnuts are not particularly common, are not particularly common in America, they are a core part of autumn and winter in much of Europe. In many cities from Lisbon to Paris to Vienna, you'll find stalls roasting chestnuts and selling small bags of them to passerby. Chestnuts become slightly soft when cooked and have a gentle sweetness that comes through in their aroma as they roast. Uh, the one time that I can recall having chestnuts, and Kim, are you still here? You know how at holiday time, if you go to like one of the markets, oh, Maggie says Carnival has great lamb chops in the steakhouse. Okay. Shannon's going to Italy, Greece, and Turkey. Awesome. That is going to be beautiful. We can't wait to see your pictures and vlogs. That's going to be great. Have so much fun. Um, yes, it does sound fantastic. Have safe travels. Oh, Croatia and Montenegro area in May and June. My daughter and son-in-law have property over there, and they go for 3 weeks in the summer. Well, aren't you the fancy world traveler? We are totally jealous and want to go. How big are these suitcases? Can we squeeze in? And have you had the cheese? dumpling soup. This Shannon might be our connection, you guys. She's the closest one. If we can't get to Maggie's house. Oh, thanks, Etta. She subbed to you. She answered she can't wait to see. It's gonna be awesome. Um, okay, so that was I started talking about chestnuts. The one time that I remember actually having roasted chestnuts, because chestnuts roasting over an open fire. Um, and they used to have stalls out, like when you go to the Christmas markets and stuff, and there's chestnuts. So I wanted to try the chestnuts. Yeah, they weren't. I was not too impressed. Not like the sweet candy nuts you can get these days at all kinds of places. Oh. Okay, this is looking much better. Much, much better. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it will look like a difference to you guys, but it is more golden brown. So I have to let that rest for a while. Let me see what the recipe says. You're supposed to let that rest for a little while before you flip it over um, onto the plate, because the apples will be on top, kind of like a upside down pineapple cake, I guess. Oops, let me try it. I got too many apps open, you guys. It says let it rest for 15 minutes before inverting and flipping it onto the plate. This is important! Exclamation point. That is important. Serve as is or with vanilla ice cream or vanilla whipped cream. So again, in case I start talking too much or lose track, you guys remind me in 15 minutes it's time for the big flip. It's time for the big flip. I think we were all talking about Shannon's trip, which sounds amazing. Happy trails. That sounds wonderful. Yes, we all want to. Greece is on my bucket list. Enjoy. It does sound lovely. I don't. Oh, hey, Carmen. How are you? Didn't see when you came in. I'm so sorry, but thanks for coming in. How are you? Happy Monday. I appreciate you coming in and keeping me company as I'm trying to make this. Well, I guess I actually made it. Whether or not it turned out successful or not is yet to be seen. But I made a Tarte Tatin, which is a French apple pie pastry. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how it did. We'll see how it tastes. Erica was kind of like, "You're making what?" But she did say she would come out for the taste testing, as she tends to do. And she knows ice cream is involved too. So at least there's something that I can salvage if it doesn't taste as good as it looks. Everybody saying hi, hi, hi. Sorry, I'm slow on the chat today, guys. I forgot the mouse. I forgot to bring the mouse. But yeah, so I was not too impressed with the chestnuts. Do you guys like roasted chestnuts? It seems like something we should really like. Um, yeah. I don't know if Kim answered, if she's still here, but if she remembers when we had the roasted chestnuts, or I don't know, that could have been me just going, let me try it, because it was it was Christmassy. I was caught up. I wanted to try it. Yes, exactly. Yes, it was big city chestnuts roasting at a but the song makes it sound so inviting. Like everybody has to have some chestnuts that have been roasting over an open fire. I think the open fire is probably the problem. It wasn't really an open fire. It was more like a I don't even know what to say. A barrel. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed, but maybe they're better in Europe, as lots of things tend to be, right? I will pass. Kim, you never tried them? Well, I did. I definitely tried them, and I was not impressed. I was not impressed. They were not. Um, I don't even like the song "Chestnuts Roasted on an Open Fire." Okay, Shannon. You think Nat King Cole. You got it. You got to like that. It's that Christmas song. But yeah, the taste didn't do it for me. It doesn't sound like you guys like them either. Um, so we don't have to try that. Um, oh, no worries, no worries, Carmen. I didn't even see it. I'm kind of scattered all over the place anyway. But I appreciate you coming in. No, don't worry, don't worry. It really does smell good. I'm trying to keep talking, so I'm like not fidgeting with it, but it smells good. It smells like apple pie. I can't say it looks like apple pie because if you saw that crust all kind of like lumpy, puffy, you would think that was some weird pie. So I'm just kidding. I love that song. Yes, we love that song. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you? What do the chestnuts taste like? Burnt. It was definitely a burnt taste. Not. I probably was because I was young. I was young, but I was probably expecting something more like a peanut or maybe even a pecan because I like those a little bit sweet, but it tasted like neither one of them. It's a nut, but it was burnt and like chalky at the same time, as I recall. It made quite the impression, as you could see. You know how you kind of go spitting stuff out? It was so bad. That's what I remember. And I'm sorry again. I hope nobody like is, you know, diehard chestnuts or they grow chestnuts or they're not for me. Me too. I love that song. Which is exactly how they smell. Burnt. Is that a taste? That's what they taste like. Burnt. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it looks good. I have never made this before. This is a Tarte Tatin. I just followed the recipe, the easiest recipe I could find on the online. If you want to get really, if you're really a French pastry uh, baker, you probably wanted to do more of a traditional recipe and eat lots more pans on the stoves, getting the butter and mixture or sugar mixture right. But I kind of took an easy path, but I hope it tastes good. That's a taste. Thanks, Etta. It's a taste we don't want to have again. Hey Vern, how are you? Thanks for coming in again. I appreciate it. If you guys didn't get a chance, I had a chance to have Elevate with Vern on yesterday on Look Who's Cruising Now. We had a good time, a fun conversation about about a little bit of everything. It was like when I was talking to Etta, we had to focus. We had to focus. We were talking about her channel, of course, but then we were talking about how we met and the time we had on the Meet and I group cruise this June and how much fun we had. I know I keep talking about it, but it was fun. It really was fun. And if you guys were with me before when I was trying to decide if I was going to go or not, if group cruises were for me or not, um, I really, really had a great time. And that was my first group cruise, but I don't think it would be my last. Keisha said, I'm having my second dinner. Did Lido buffet early show and now waiting in the empty yard for the second go around. You go, Keisha. Let us know if there's a Tarte Tatin on the menu. Yours is going to be better, all professional like. But yeah, you guys, Keisha is talking to us from on board the Carnival Elation. She's whooping it up this week, you guys. She is having a good old time. And we are jealous. We wish we were there, but we appreciate. Yes, we had to focus. We had to focus, Vern. We were gonna be talking about everything and anything. You'll watch the replay. Thanks, Chet. I appreciate that. I don't want to like keep bringing this up, but it's been a weird couple of weeks, really like month and a half, with me and trying to visit with my friend, and um, I'm all off, but I know there are plenty of videos that I have to catch up on with you all too. Yes, enjoy your cruise, Keisha. No, I don't have a Nightbot set up. I don't know how to set up Nightbot, or if isn't that like I'm not monetized yet, you guys, so help me get there. I thought that was for the big channels. I'm growing, but I'm not there yet. So, but if I'm wrong about that, if I can set up Nightbot, let me know. I just don't know how to do it. Kimberly saying hi to Shanster. I'm solo, so I can watch my girl Lisa eating. No conversation required. Thanks, Keisha. I'm trying to give it the 15 minutes, you guys, and we made it this far. I want the flip to turn out well. So let me get my little, it says 5 more minutes according to my little timer here. So let me get my plate ready for the big flip. And then it probably tells you you're supposed to let it rest after you flip it, but we can only be so patient. We're gonna need to have some apple pie. Take the ice cream out. I'm always talking about Publix too, so we love Publix ice cream. It's good stuff. So who's good at doing the flip? I'm gonna need you guys to wish me luck on that part for sure. Oh, that was Shancer asking about the Nightbot. I don't know how to do the Nightbot. Shannon, can you do that now? You're almost there. You're a little ahead of me, so I'm not sure. I'll take the first piece. Good luck. I appreciate it. I don't know. At what point do I get Erica out here? You know how she is. If she likes it, you'll be able to tell. Be ready. I don't know why I'm texting her, but I am. instead of yelling, I guess. I want to edge. just a little, just a little, just a little edge. Oh, here's who we need. It's Cooking with the Cadrons. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I know you guys cook all kinds of stuff. I don't know how you are with pastry, but I'm making a tarte tatin, so a French apple pie basically, and it's now resting. And according to the timer, I have 2 minutes until the big flip. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I told everybody they need to wish me luck. Erica is hiding from us. Yeah, Erica was kind of like, you're making what? Which she tends to do, to be fair. She tends to be like, what are you talking about now? But she said she would come and try, so hopefully it will go well. So I don't have to hear, why did you make that? Let's see. I love apple desserts. Yes, it's almost fall. Almost. We're really, really close. And I know lots of folks think fall and pumpkin spice, but to me, fall is still apples. You still apples and pears. So anyway, I wanted something appley. Also, yeah, yoga with Goga is a whiz. Yes, he absolutely is. Goga is a whiz with all things YouTube. Saying hi to the Catrins. Oh, great. Donovan is more of a baker. Is more of the baker. Okay. Oops, sorry, I can't get that on there. I apologize. I don't have my mouse. I have a hard time with the chats without a mouse. There we go. Donovan is more of the baker. Okay. I hear rumblings. I think it might be Erica. Just in time for the flip. Okay, here, let me take this off. You can say hi to our friends. I'm gonna put the plate. Hold on.
You think it's done enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Put the plate on the.
Oh, I found the other mitt.
I found the other mitt. This one of the mitts was MIA, but I found it. All right, I'm gonna just.
Hi guys.
Wish me luck. I don't know if I should have you watch or not.
I'm watching.
This could be a disaster. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Tap it. Okay.
Okay.
Lift it up. It's interesting. Okay.
It's interesting. But it came out in one piece.
It did.
What do we think? Can you see the steam? It's hot. It's very, very hot. It's steaming. It's appley. It's definitely caramelized. Don't.
Okay.
Keisha, you still watching? Keisha normally says, "How are you? How are you so calm?" She would be shooing everybody off out the kitchen. You saw that? You saw that? Yes. Hooray! Thank you. It looks good. Hooray, good job. Thanks, you guys. Yes, we can. Oh, you can see the steam? Good. See, there you go. There's Miss Keisha. Hey there, beautiful Erica.
Hi, Miss Keisha.
Okay, so I mean, I guess there's nothing to it but to do it, right? So we gotta try it. I'll slice. You want ice cream?
Yeah.
So I will slice. We'll do the. I don't know what's the better kind of knife for that, but
Oh, you got excess apples? What's wrong with that?
nothing. You can have extra apple slices. Um, she's already excited about the leftover apple slices, which okay, that's not a problem. Okay, here we go. Oh, I wish I had. Oh. You know how they have all the slices of any of the desserts always look just perfect. So I was gonna say I wish I could do that, but we are doing the best we can here. Okay, there's a little more like it's a little wetter than I thought it would be. Like there's a little more juice, apple juice in the bottom than I thought. Here, come get your. Here comes your ice cream.
It's supposed to be this juicy?
Did y'all not just hear me? I swear, she's standing right here. Just like, did I just say that? I don't know if it's supposed to be this juicy. It is a little it's a little juicy. There's more juice in the bottom than I thought there would be, but we will see. We will see. You heard that, right? I just said that. Yes. Maggie said, Erica, there's ice cream involved.
Oh, okay.
So you should be happy. Either way. Either way, it should be okay. Hold on.
It's taking too long.
I'm taking too long. I'm taking too long. I mean, everybody has waited patiently, kept me company. And
That's
you're
nice.
just like, you're just going in. You're going in. Okay. Here we go. A little bit of ice cream and Tarte Tatin. You try it yet?
No.
Okay. Ah. Did you see that?
It's okay.
Did you see that?
It's okay.
I got a little.
Yeah, it's because I'm feeling it out.
And this is what I normally say about things being like Americans liking things sweet. It's sweet, but not as sweet as an apple pie.
I would like an apple pie better.
So I would.
I'd rather have apple pie.
She would rather have apple
I'd
pie.
rather have apple pie, guys.
You do miss. I miss the crust. I do miss the top crust, but I missed the top crust, and I think I could have gone a little heavier on the.
This is probably how it's supposed
on the sugar,
to taste.
but that's probably how it's supposed
This
to
is how
taste.
it's supposed to taste.
Yes, because the rest of the world doesn't do all the sugar that we do. So I still say it turned out pretty good, considering I had no idea what I was doing, and you guys had to talk me through it. Or keep me company at least, so I could remember to do things in the right order, the right step. I just want to show you.
Long story short, apple pie is better.
Before I let you go, that what I mean about there being a little bit of, I don't know if you can see that, but on the plate it is a little juicy. Not bad. Bring out the ice cream. America's taste buds are all messed up. Yes, we like super sweet. What made me bake today? Stacey, every once in a while, well, it's kind of regularly, or when I do my Monday mood checks, I like to make something, and it's usually something that I've either had on a cruise ship or I'm missing from being on a cruise ship. And I like to do the stuff in the kitchen because I'm doing something and talking, and it's been kind of a rough rough weekend, and I thought I don't want to just stand here talking. I need to keep busy, and so it's fall. To me, fall is apples, so I wanted to make something appley.
What else do you guys think is a good fall
As
dessert so we can
as
try for
many
next
apples
time?
you as you use were the apples cooked. Yes, the apples are tender. The apples are cooked. I don't. There was it was only 1.5 apples that was sliced. I sliced up two, and I wasn't thinking that was going to be enough. But as make them around the pan, you don't need much apples for this. Um, so that's good. I guess it's a quick dessert you can make easy if you had that in the house. So it was about 1.5 apples sliced. I use Granny Smith, but you could use whatever you like. Um, oh wait, somebody's saying something about snickerdoodle.
Oh, I
Uh,
made snickerdoodle cookies last year.
Erica, snickerdoodles. Yes, she makes cookies, which are very good. I like those a lot. Etta, hey, sweetie pie. Travel
Hi.
vibes. How are you? Thanks for coming
Okay.
in. I appreciate it.
So Maggie said
Okay.
snickerdoodles. I'm trying to think of
Yes.
other stuff to make that's fall themed. So
Uh,
think of fall themed food, guys. I don't like pumpkin. Next. I don't
yes.
like pumpkin.
Yes. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, baking can be therapeutic. It was talking. I always say my Monday mood checks are therapeutic in general because Mondays can be rough if you work a regular 9 to 5. Mondays can be rough, so I always look forward to talking to everybody. So that was good, and I'm not mad at it. I would make it a little sweeter if I made it again, but um, you know, somebody is saying go straight for the apple pie.
Yeah, I like apple pie.
I'm sorry if I'm all over with the chats. It takes confectionery sugar to taste like sweet potato. Oh, pumpkin spice, you mean?
Mm.
Yeah. I made. Oh, that's Jeffrey's Angels. I'm sorry, Angel. I didn't recognize the other name. I made a tarte tatin, which is basically a French apple tart. You probably know. And this is how it came out. I'm kind of impressed with myself actually, but overall, it's not as sweet as an apple pie would be. And Erica's letting me know that she'd rather have the apple, but something quick and easy would be caramel apples or popcorn.
I would like to
Um,
know how to make kettle corn. That'd be
Maggie is
cool.
saying make a good pumpkin cheesecake. That sounds good.
Ooh.
Um, Also look up Paula Dean's gooey butter cakes. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I love apples in a dessert. Thank you. Yes, me too.
So far we have snickerdoodles. We have
Yeah. So overall, I'm
kettle
calling
corn.
this a success, even though she's a little. I think it was good. I think it was good. You guys, thanks so much, really, for coming in and keeping me company. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great week. For the If I have any new folks here tonight, I hope you enjoyed and will come and hang out with us again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and help me keep growing this channel. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. Thanks for popping in. Etta says, thanks for popping in, Erica. Have
Always.
a great night, everyone. Thanks, CI
Oh, you're new.
Journeys. Your new Elevate with Vern. Well, thank you, girl, for officially subscribing.
Extra hearts
And
for
welcome
you.
in. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. These always make me hungry. Thank you. I try and I try, but ice cream. I know you got ice cream. I know you got ice cream. Thanks, Carmen. Have a good week. Take care, everybody. Everybody. Bye bye.